she looks evil there.
Morning, Mr. Tolliver.
Morning, Flora. I swear I saw you leave last night after your shift.
I come back.
Sought refuge with Joni, did you?
Yes, sir.
No better port in a storm.
Anyways, I'll go change.
Good girl. Good for you. You've settled in real good, Flora.
Thank you, sir.
She saw a gutting last night. She was upset. I held her.
I was watching for you at the door, Flora, but here you are, already
Oh God, it's that guy.
Not working yet, Terrence.
Poor thing. But Justin's so smooth to losing her cherry and yet that upset by blood.
She lost her cherry back home, Si. I told you that.
I'll just be a second. Take my brother his lunch.
Sure, honey. Unless she ain't upset at all.
Yeah, Powers Booth is starting to realize he's a con man too, so they could usually see their own.
What happened now, Flora? I thought you was changing into your garters.
You geek-looking fuck. Get away from me before I cut your fucking heart out.
Oh my God.
Doctor.
Trixie tried to commit suicide with laudanum.
Oh, God.
She punctured her vein. And that's the only reason why she's still alive. I told a fib, invoking your name and willingness to take her with you on your trip. Is it possible, Mrs. Garrett, that leaving this camp and heading to New York City in service to you as a child might, to a girl like Trixie, appear a more realistic proposition than being dispatched on some cruel masquerade?
Please tell her she's welcome. Tell her she's necessary.
Awesome. At least it looks good. But would Trixie really leave at this point? I mean, can she leave without Ian McShane? They'd have to sneak out in the night. And then it's going to bring up all this other shit about the property. Not for nothing, this rich lady fucked around, and this is the whole reason this is happening. She had to make a joke about, like, oh, I guess I should act drunk out on the street, brr, brr, brr. And then Ian McShane sees that she's not, like, on drugs. She is just one of those spoiled rich women who didn't mean, granted, it wasn't intentionally done, but she shouldn't have just took it for granted.
I'd rather not exert myself further. If I have any choice in the matter, I prefer one behind the ear.
Ellsworth.
Climbing Ellsworth. You're off the hook for seeing that New York dude's accident.
Good. He gave him the okay.
Swearingen was moved to trust. I know you spoke for me hard.
Well, I didn't speak against you. You might try taking a gander over to your right.
Flora, if we do it slow and right, we're 50 miles gone before anyone knows we blew.
My boss is on to me.
Savvy operator from Chicago, and you can tell he's on to you.
Savvy enough that he didn't crack, and I still could fucking tell.
She's very smart. Very smart with the con.
You're full of shit. If you want to do it fast and dirty, so you have to cut somebody's throat.
Where I work.
Where your boss is on to you.
I can move the dike. Held me in her arms all night like I was a little fucking kid.
Can I assume there's a fucking plan?
That is a dirty table. I would never, I mean, she's badass the way she's doing it, but
Mr. Bullock, what
not eating apples off a
Mrs.
table
Garrett's
there.
room.
Number 2?
Don't sell Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, he's telling her about the gold.
May I inquire as to the essay's outcome?
Ask the owner.
Mrs. Garrett?
Is the technical term bonanza?
That's the look of it.
It's a bonanza, Mr. Farnham. I wished to stay here, unencumbered,
To bang you, sir.
when I should be caring for the child.
Why can't you care for her here?
Ooh, he's making like a...
Where the fuck is he?
Said he's gonna go tell the widow of her find.
How the fuck long does it take to tell her?
I'm gonna go get the horses then.
Permission to leave the bar, trooper.
They are good acting kids.
Both of you.
Rich and fucking thick that vein is.
Not being expert, I can't guess at the extent.
Dan's a fucking expert. When he's not shit-faced drunk, so's Ellsworth.
Well, the immediate result is she won't be selling.
Of course she fucking won't. I should fucking think not, huh? Well, not for any 20,000 at least. Come here, Bullock.
Oh, shit,
Come
is he-
drink with your vanquished foe. If the treaty is signed, it'd be wise for you and me to paddle in the same direction. Tics or habits of behavior either finds dislikable and the other gotta be overlooked or taken with a grain of salt.
Would your bona fides extend to Mrs. Garrett's future safety?
My oath on this. Every day that the widow sits on her ass in New York City, looks west at sunset and thinks to herself, God bless you ignorant cocksuckers in Deadwood who strive mightily and at little money to add to my ever-increasing fortune. She'll be safe from the wiles of elsewhere, aren't you?
She's staying.
Nope. They should have waited to take that shot.
The oath stands as a gesture to you.
I mean, it don't hurt
Can I
him.
take a shave over here?
Please.
Your agent was looking to skim a little cream.
How high do EB go?
19,500.
He still never went to the 20.
I wouldn't trust a man that wouldn't try to steal a little.
I said in the beginning of this episode that something's got to start turning around because they can't hate each other that much for 3 seasons without someone dying. And I don't see either of them dying anytime
Stay
soon.
here, sweetheart. I'm so very sorry for any part that I may have played in this.
I don't remember you being the one that made me a whore, Mrs. Garrett.
Dr. Cochran, explain to me the difficulties your extraordinary kindness toward me has put you in relation to Mr. Swearingen. If you wish to stay, I'd be so grateful if you'd stay with us. But perhaps you want to go, Trixie. And if you do, take this as your earnest claim on the future. I'll send you more. I appear to have struck it rich. I'll send you all that you need.
She has a chunk of friggin' gold. Granted, it's...
Hello, sweetheart. Don't I look tired?
Sophia.
She said her name.
Sophia.
Hmm?
Sophia. I should have guessed it.
Did she just make up that, or is that really her name?
Take her home, Mrs. Garrett.
What is Trixie gonna do?
How do you take my suggestion?
Exactly.
Are you sure that girl's real?
Absolutely.
Let me think things through.
All right.
She's literally got it made. Look at that chunk. She better hide that friggin' chunk before Swearinger finds her.
I'm quitting. All right, Flora. I left a pin up in your room. I want to go look for it.
What is happening so quickly?
Go ahead and look.
When does the part come when that little piece of trim finally gets into her fucking working clothes and starts making us some fucking money?
She's quitting, Si.
She's quitting. And that seems to be your room she's walking into yet again.
She lost a pin up there.
A pin.
He knows something's going on. And her brother's doing something with that hooker against the wall. No one recognizes her brother? Do they not know that yet, that that's her brother? Maybe he never made it that far? She's robbing her shit.
Can you tell the stones from the paste? Put down my things and I'll let you get out without raising hell.
I was gonna say,
Why don't you let me go with your things and shut your fucking mouth? Because I remind you of whoever the fuck I remind you of.
this escalated quickly. Hey guys, you just watched Deadwood. If you click up here, you'll go to the next part of the next episode or the next episode. Click down here, you'll see something else I do, like a trailer reaction, maybe another show I do, something like that. And click over here if you want to subscribe to my channel. Comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.